The GT86 unfortunately has had a crash. Art car, just a bit of power, definitely putting the wide angle out here. Reminds me of Need for Speed. Full carbon fiber.
How was that?
Ready, Misha? Morning, yeah, I'm ready. Hi. And today it's one of those days when we finally need a best 25-euro investment that the Nürburg can buy you. Well, and in this case, in case you're new audience, there was like a very bad joke, but a joke. Oh yeah, look how happy Tom is. Look how happy Tom is. Yeah, you want to stand under my umbrella? Because no, don't take it away from me. Yeah, what I was saying, from the very first season of vlogs back in 2016, I told everyone that the best 25-year investment is an umbrella at the Nürburgring. And actually last year it was the worst investment unless you would use the umbrella for the sun, because it was very sunny, we had a lot of heat waves. We actually didn't have any single raining VLN, any single racing in the rain last year. That's how good the weather was, unless you really don't like heat. But anyhow, let's talk about some updates, because I've been away for a couple of days and a lot of things have happened at Apex in the meanwhile, starting with the Polos and, well, actually the Golf as well. You probably already have seen previously that the Golf has received a StopTech big brake, oh, that's a mouthful in the morning, StopTech big brake kit, yes, on the front, and the ProTrack set of wheels all around. Yep, and then when we go to the white Polo, it did receive the ProTrack set of wheels, but no big brake kit on it, because we recently have fit Dixel pads, endurance pads. Like last year we only had to change them once in a season, and the car is going out roughly like 50 times in a week. So the Dixel endurance pads on such a lightweight car are actually a very good thing. So now please guys, rent this car as much as possible, because we need to run through the brake pads, and then we're gonna put the big brake kit of StopTech as well. Now the black Polo, which actually looks a lot like Golf, and especially now after we have fitted, so that's the Golf GTI, that's the new Polo GTI. They look so much alike, but now even after fitting also ProTrack wheels and also StopTech big brake kit on it, they look even more similar. So yeah, what I want to say about the black Polo is that we definitely need to lower it a bit, because when you look at the wheel gap with the new wheels, that's kind of, yeah, doesn't look too good. But the very good business advantage for us guys is obviously because we will be running all similar calipers, we would only need to have one size of brake pads for 3 cars, which is good. And then, by the way, you most certainly have seen this E30 wagon, and it's also actually one from a very early day vlogs. We've seen it every single year, and every single year the car is actually well, increasing in performance and mods. So hopefully we will be going out in this, well, maybe today or maybe tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, because today is not really a weather for the amount of horsepower this car is running. More on this one, maybe, probably, hopefully in tomorrow's vlog. And then finally someone forgot his water bottle, but this is not the reason why I'm walking over there. You've probably already seen the thumbnail, you've probably seen the car. The GT86 unfortunately has had a crash about 3 days ago, but as you can see, you cannot see anything from it apart from the amazing fix from Sasha. Massive disclaimer, she did not crash the car, because we drove our last laps when we were, well, when I was still here before leaving, and someone else, oh hi there.
Good. Morning.
Morning.
Wet laps, Misha.
Wet laps. Yes. Yeah. And probably wet race as well later next weekend, hopefully, because I really want to wet race. But anyhow, what I was saying is that she did not crash the car because she was having one more day after I left, but she said no, I only want to stay with you, I want to do only laps with you, because we did all the laps together, you're also Russian speaking, so let's just knock them all out, and the last day, once you're gone, I'm gonna be enjoying it. Well, it was good for her, but not good for the car, because unfortunately, yeah, someone crashed it. And to be fair, the guy who crashed, he's overall good driver, but he went, well, he was not really used to rear-wheel drive in wet conditions. So after having created such an amazing, how should I say, band together with the car, Sasha on her last night, she spent in the barn helping Sergio to fix the car. So making JDM fixes. The car in the meanwhile has received a new fender because it was completely destroyed as well, new set of wheels because they were gone as well, and new headlight as well. So the car is fixed, and I'm very proud of the team for fixing it in roughly like 3 days time. So that's very good. Well, I must say that the bumper will be replaced, of course, but we really needed to fix it for the weekend because actually Toyota themselves, like the company Toyota, are going to rent this car this weekend. So we really wanted to show them what we can do with their products. Taxis are going out in this fabulous weather, so we're going to have lots of cool wet laps. Excited for that, and I'm really hoping that I will get to drive in the rain in the race the upcoming weekend, unless it's gonna snow like last time. Right, I would say let's hop in the cars and see what TF is going to bring us, but I think not a lot, to be honest, with such a weather.
Start this. Very cool.
Let's go. Oh, it switched off the screen. You know what I always say, Polo is the best machine to do wet laps. It's so great. It's so awesome, and I really hope that we're gonna have a wet race next weekend, the wet RCN. As long as it's not gonna snow and they're gonna cancel the race like they did last time. That really frustrated me. Let's check out what we have here. Some car spottings. Oh, autofocus. Yeah, thank you. It's actually pretty busy because a lot of people came down this weekend. We had a lot of pre-bookings, so judging by the pre-bookings I know there are a lot of people over here, but still a lot of people decided to stay in their hotel and probably wait until tomorrow because tomorrow the weather is supposed to be better. But other than that, I must say it's a very good day. The track is great. Obviously when it's wet it's empty, and when you know the wet line you can just go pretty fast. This design reminds me of our taxi. I like it very much. Very nice. It's a Mitch from the internet.
Hey,
oh my
you
god.
right, big boy, how you going?
What's the tip of the day for wet lap?
Don't use 1AR ones because... Oh, you motherfucker! Don't use 1AR ones because they're really bad in the wet.
Yeah.
But they're great in the dry because obviously
Yeah.
you guys use them on your taxis. They're fantastic
That's
in
true.
the dry.
In the wet you should go for an S2Rs. Then it's fine.
That's the one.
Or even better
any other-
PS4.
Yeah, or any other premium tyre by
Yes.
that great brand Mankang.
Thank you for the plug.
No worries.
Sorry for almost poking your eye out,
Yeah,
but
thanks for that.
yeah,
Fine dinner tonight.
it's fine. You'll have another eye, and you only need the right eye because your car is right-hand drive anyway. So
The logic.
the logic. Now this is pretty cool. We have wing game, we have art car. It's a very good combination. It's also compact. And you know, I always was like kind of against them, but well, not against them, very disliking them. But I start to appreciate them. Very nice, very cool, and also has a roof scoop. On the taxi car park, we have some more GTRs. Oh, interesting. Just a bit of power, not too much, because too much power in the wet is definitely not good on a Nürburgring. Just in general, too much power is not good. I believe like around 500 horsepower is about enough horsepower. 700 becomes a bit difficult, and everything above that is just like too much. So a bit power is good. Good choice. On another news, the taxi car park is empty, so that means all the cars are out on the track. Very good for business, with lots of pre-bookings. And I heard a lot of people are very happy with the wet skills of our drivers.
I'm a bit addicted to your blogs, mate.
I hope you'll be addicted to a taxi as well after
Yeah,
this.
I hope so. I get the privilege because I booked it. I get the front seat.
Well, the back seat is the best one, however.
Really?
Yeah.
Now he tells me. That's bollocks.
How was it? Good, good.
Hi Misha.
How's it going?
Good.
How are the wet laps?
Lovely. I enjoy wet laps so much.
Yes. I think the people do as well. Everyone gets out with a big smile on their face.
Yeah.
How are the laps? Oh, come on. How is it?
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah?
Actually, yeah, there's not a lot of traffic outside, and if you can actually enjoy the car, the tire, and all the wet driving, and people love it. I love it. The car
Cool.
loves it.
Happy to hear so.
Yeah.
Enjoy. Speaking of the compacts that I appreciate, here's another one. You may remember license plate. There was some crazy guy with a crazy caddy, and I was a crazy guy with a crazy compact. I don't believe they ever made M compacts, did they? Well, unofficial prototypes, but
No, unofficial prototypes.
but
Yeah.
then yeah. But good. How's it going?
Good.
How's the car going? Oh, okay, good. That's good. All right, let's see the happy faces. I hope the front seat was okay.
Yeah, great. Great. I'm amazed how much front end grip it had. It's just phenomenal.
Holy shit, look at the size of that thing. Taxi for scale. Renault Megane for scale. I wonder if they're gonna let them out on track. If he's going to try to go on track.
Ladies and gentlemen, the track is closed.
Okay, food time then. Nice. Like I said previously, surprisingly high amount of cars for such a bad weather. Well, I just like to think that people start to embrace the wet laps and they're not scared anymore. However, also don't get too overconfident like whoever closed the track. Oh yeah, track's finally open again. What's happening? Nice Evo and a nice Abarth. Did you guys see that the video on the Abarth I made a couple of weeks ago is like almost 500,000 views? Maybe I should do more on Abarths. I'm pretty sure the majority of Abarth lovers, well, all the Abarth lovers will agree, but also just petrol heads will probably agree. Oh yeah, it's definitely E36 weather right now. Keeper in one piece. By the way, yesterday I received a very interesting DM from a fella called Charlie Cooper. And we're going to do something together. Hello! Ah, the barrier truck is coming in. Because actually there was a pretty bad accident, that's why the track was closed and they had to repair the barrier. Actually, I see some tires there and they've placed 2 new tire walls at Hatzenbach and Wippemann. I hope obviously people will not need them, but it's good that the safety is improving. That's pretty nice. Oh. Yeah. Well, as you can see, compared to any other weekend day, am I saying it right? Any other Saturday or Sunday, it's actually pretty much no cars. And again, it has to do with the weather. So a massive advantage of driving the wet lap, apart from you getting to know the car and like taking it easy and finding out where the grip levels are. It's actually pretty much empty track. So I cannot encourage enough people to come over and have some fun laps. Looks so good in the wet. How was it?
That's pretty good.
Enjoy it.
Haven't you been out already?
Yeah,
Going
but
for
there's one.
I'm going out again now.
There's one
Oh,
left over.
well, lucky you guys.
That was great though, really awesome. Oh yeah.
How was it?
Yeah, it's brilliant.
As good as the first time?
Yeah, it's good. A little bit more skinny.
Nice in the front.
That's good.
Yeah, it's good in the front, isn't it?
Yeah, really good, really good.
So how tall are you?
206.
206. We had a guy who was 206 and fitted in McLaren. So now we're gonna see if you fit in the M3, but should be no problem. .206, no problem at all.
Yeah? Okay, I'll help you with the seatbelt.
Plenty of space. Enjoy the ride.
Thanks.
Yeah, you just poke me with your stupid umbrella.
Today I'm a Pokemon. I poke Mitch, I poke you.
You're also Pokemon.
Ah, look, there's the water coming out. You can even get out by yourself. How was it?
Good, yeah, good.
Good, 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 good.
Every time you think, oh brake, brake, there's something else. Brake.
Pit stop. And I think for us it's a good opportunity to do some car spotting. Look at that. That's pretty badass. That's definitely pretty badass. Gorgeous. And it's starting to rain very hard, so I should get my umbrella. And as I went inside to grab the umbrella, sun came out, the car came back, and Morris was like, hey, you want some ice cream? Because I'm ice cold. I'm like, yeah, sure. So now we have ice cream.
Ok,
Amusez-vous
ça veut
bien.
dire qu'on se tient pas là, c'est ça?
Non.
On peut se tenir là.
Exactement, que
Ça
là
marche.
où on est, ok?
Ça roule.
Amusez-vous bien. Merci.
Bon voyage. I can also speak French.
Bonjour Misha, je m'appelle Tom. S'il vous plaît,
Quelle heure est-il?
Chocolatine, pain au chocolat.
Chocolatine.
Petit filet pain au chocolat.
Petit de chocolat.
Glace, petit de chocolat.
Chocolat, lait froid, c'est glacé.
L'addition, s'il vous plaît.
Back on the spotting game. Oh, well, you're not allowed to park there, but T5R with the yellow, with cream yellow, I think it is actually, it would be allowed from my part. But, yeah. Wow. Fancy colored GTR. Nice Corvette as well. And here we can have a very nice comparison of a 240 against M2, which is like not too much modified, so there's probably a thing or two adjusted to it. And then Team Schirmer M2. Look at the difference in the stance. Also small competition-ish spoiler, but the stance, that's the biggest difference. Definitely putting the wide angle out here from the front. Taxi is like fully booked today. I'm very happy, obviously for the business, but also that people have accepted that wet laps are awesome. And so is this full carbon fiber GTR. Well, almost full, because the doors seem to be still stock. Obviously the pillars, the roof, but for the rest, all the bumpers, all the fenders. Yeah. Big girl on a diet, I would say. And if you want to follow the owner, find out more about the car, here's a small shout out. But that's interesting. Full plastic windows, tinted plastic windows, more or less. That's nice. And another one, R32. Both, I'm pretty sure they are together. Pretty sure they're friends. Reminds me of Need for Speed Underground. Like the Golf was the first car that you'd be driving. It was pretty badass. And we're still rocking taxis. Everyone else gone home, but we've been fully booked, which is pretty good. That one is also pretty nice. Look at that unsafety car. Well, just as long as you keep yourself safe, it's fine. All right, go. About 11 minutes before track closure, and then we have one more lap. One more thing.
Do you reckon we can do it? Write in the comment section below.
Good clip, good engagement.
Good engagement.
Yeah. Why is it? Kathy, as a German, can you explain what just happened?
I don't even want to talk about it.
Just to be sure that we're gonna make it in time, because we're very running low, we're gonna swap here. Marshals allowed us, so massive shout out to the best marshals of the world.
It's close, Misha. Right, you ready, guys?
Teamwork makes the dreams work. I also want a hug from the best marshal in the world. No, not you. Made it. How was it? You okay?
That's okay, yeah, we can get out.
Was this the fastest you ever gone?
Yes. Jesus.
How was that? Sorry,
Is that good? Yeah. So you liked it then?
Well, I guess that concludes it. The most honest people in the world are drunk people or kids. So that's definitely a right to remember. Well, I'm very happy with today's day. We're gonna go back to Apex, do some car washing, not car spotting, and we'll see tomorrow full day FTF. It starts 2 hours later because they're gonna have some classic drives. I might go to the track and see what's happening, but other than that, very good day. You can see the sun has come out after the full day FTF. So now the track's gonna dry up for tomorrow. It's going to be a very, very good day. Very much excited. Very much looking forward to it. Thank you everyone who came by today, everyone who jumped in the taxis or one of our rental cars, or just like with your own car and had amazing fun and were just like a real gentleman or a lady as well on the track. It was very good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I might say goodbye here. So thanks for watching. Bye bye. Yum. Oh, what are you doing? Do a different light.
This one?
Yeah, oh, dreamy.
This one?
Oh.
This one?
Mm.
Maybe this one?